Welcome to the annual review of 2013.
The short crop in 2012 left us, the global staff, with a tremendous challenge. Building markets, enabling trade, improving lives with a lesser supply to meet the global demand. So what we did throughout 2012 and throughout 2013 was to continually have that year-long dialogue with customers all around the world.
We visited Korea, China, and Japan, and one of the issues that we've dealt with in Korea and Japan is the alternative feed grains that were brought in due to the drought and the shortage of corn in the U.S.
We have 12 farmers from major U.S. corn growing states, and it is a very great opportunity for the Japanese customers to see, meet, talk, and exchange opinions with the farmers directly. It's a great opportunity for them to update their knowledge on the crop conditions and what the farmers are thinking and how the farmers care the customers.
Back in 1983, we were consistently sending in nutritionists and feed milling technicians and feed mill experts for a 30-year engagement with China on feed, on alternatives for feed, and how they can again meet their food security needs. We've been talking about that all throughout 2013. One of the things that was quite, very heartwarming to see is actually China effectively evaluate their options, their feed options, and they actually did buy several quantities of sorghum.
The Maisol initiative, and that really culminated with the signing of a memorandum of understanding at the Argentine Maize-R Corn Congress, where Brazil came and the U.S., NCGA, Grains Council, and the group from Argentina, and we basically agreed on issues that we could work on that would have a positive impact on eventually on all grain movements in the world. We just completed our first Maisol mission, and we visited Korea and China, and basically by taking, these are farmers that are part of this group, and they talk about the value that technology, modern farming technology, has brought into their operation, how it's made it more sustainable. It's added greatly to the production ability of these farms, and how that affects global food security in the future, and that we need continued access to these technologies if we're going to be able to grow our production to actually fulfill the needs that are projected into the future.
The Board of Directors of the U.S. Grains Council, through their strategic plan, have stressed, engagement in trade policy. Farmers are probably one of the most global of any agribusiness or any business person in the United States, and many of them don't realize it. And these trade agreements, accentuate that between the Trans-Pacific Partnership, basically dealing with 13 different countries. Throughout the Pacific Rim, including partners in Mexico and Canada, Japan, throughout Indonesia, Malaysia, so forth. Incredibly important to us as a country. It's one of the world's largest trade agreements yet. They went out in the countryside, they saw farmers, they saw what was going on with their own eyes, and then at every step of the way, we talked about the U.S. producers' commitment to the international market, their commitment to improving technology, their commitment to expanding production. They came back with a very strong confidence that yes, the U.S. is heavily involved, heavily invested in Korea, and it resulted in sales.